please stand and join us. I would ask our esteemed colleague in the seventh row, Councilman Dennis Walsh, to please lead us in the pledge.
Thank you. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing and join the board in a moment of silence as we honor our first responders, our veterans, and our active military. Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Organization Night 2024. I know. Everybody loves Grandma Solosky, and for good reason. It is my honor, our honor, and privilege this evening to have two of our trustees sworn in once again as they were reelected. I'll start just by saying a few words about Trustee Casado. I met Trustee Casado probably over 25 years ago. We were founding members of the Mineola High School Alumni Association. And back then, Mr. Casado was not yet a trustee, and I certainly was nowhere near being a trustee. And, I got to see the passion that Mr. Casado has for this community, for the high school that he graduated from, and that has been, constant for decades, for sure. Someone who's in it for all the right reasons, so I'm glad that I have served with Trustee Casado for the last 16 years, and that Trustee Casado was reelected this year and will be on this board for the next 4 years. So congratulations, Trustee Casado.
Thank you, Mayor.
And Trustee Solosky, I have not known for 25 years because she's only 24
True.
years old. So, but I've known Trustee Solosky. Of course, I've known about her family because her family here predates the existence of the village.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
predates the existence of the village. So it is, the Solosky name has been a mainstay in the village for over a century, and that's pretty impressive. But I've really gotten to know Trustee Solosky over the last 2.5 years, and I said this on election night. I am so lucky. It really was kind of an 11th hour at the suggestion of the gentleman who is going to swear her in this evening, our Nassau County legislator, former Mayor Scott Strauss. He just said, hey, why don't you give Donna Solosky a call? And, I trust his intuition wholeheartedly, and I had an amazing conversation with Trustee Solosky, with Donna Solosky at the time, and I haven't looked back since, and I'm so glad. That is the best advice that Scott Strauss has ever given me, and it was the best decision that I ever made, and that was appointing Trustee Solosky to this board. And the best decision that this community has made is to have reelected Trustee Solosky last year to complete my unexpired term, and this year for a full 4-year term. We, as a board, are better for it, and this village is better for it. So congratulations, Trustee Solosky.
Thank you, Scott.
Excuse me, Mayor.
Yes.
I make a motion that we let the young man join his grandmother on the dais.
Yeah. Come on up. No, all right, he's distracted now. With that, I am going to ask that Trustee Casado make his way down to the well, and I'm going to ask Legislator Strauss to please do the honors of swearing in Trustee Casado. If you'd like to say a few words first.
Sure. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Board. And certainly thank you to Trustee and great friend Paul Casado for asking me to swear him in. That's an absolute honor. Everyone knows Paul Casado. In fact, I don't think anybody here that doesn't know Paul Casado. Paul Casado is synonymous with the village board, something he's been on for the last 20 years. He's a lifelong resident of Mineola. His parents owned a music store right here on Jericho Turnpike. I've been friends with Paul Casado since I was 15. You don't mind, can I turn this? I feel like I'm sliding. I don't want to screw up a camera thing or anything, but I'd rather talk to you guys. Come on up here, Paul. Paul's parents owned a music store, Mineola Music, right here on Jericho Turnpike. Paul knows firsthand the importance of supporting a local store and community. He's been and still is an active volunteer firefighter for the last 57 years and continuing and growing. He received Firefighter of the Year Firefighter of the Year award twice, Nassau County Fire Service Award twice. And over the years, as was mentioned, he's been deeply involved in Mineola. He's been involved in our MAA programs, Little League president, MAA president, and is a recipient of the coveted Joe Bruno Award. Over the years, Paul's continued to be involved with our school district, the Booster Club, as the mayor mentioned, the Alumni Association, the Music Parents, just some of the organizations that he's managed. I mentioned earlier that Paul's been a trustee for 20 years, but his involvement started with us way before that. Back in 2006, Paul was on the 100th anniversary of the Village of Mineola. And Paul was not involved with that, not only involved with that 18 years ago, but prior to that, he was also on the 75th anniversary committee of Mineola. So you guys could do the math.
I'm an old guy.
Experienced. We'll go with that. To say that Paul loves Mineola is an absolute understatement. It's an honor for me to swear you in, Paul, as trustee of our village. If you want to bring your family up here,
Come on, guys.
we'd be honored to have you guys up.
Someone's got the Bible here.
Oh, we have a Bible, great. Yeah. Fantastic. You,
Does this end right, left hand?
yep, I'll tell you what, you want to have somebody hold it for you?
Okay.
Why don't we get out of the podium, both slide our way over this way.
So you want to come?
Go to the left, There we go, perfect. Place the left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I, Scott Strauss,
I, Paul Casado,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to uphold the Constitution
to uphold the Constitution
of the United States of America,
of the United States of America,
the rules, codes, and ordinances
the rules, code, and ordinances
of the Incorporated Village of
of the
Mineola,
Incorporated Village of Mineola,
and I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of trustee
the duties of trustee
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
God, so help me God.
Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Trustee Paul Casado.
You guys, I guess you can always sit down. You want to? And my older daughter, no, you're right. Okay. You want to hang or you want to sit? Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone here tonight for taking the time out of your busy schedule to attend this ceremony. And in particular, I want to thank my great friend, Scott Strauss. We continue to share that brotherhood, that comradeship, as members of the Mineola Fire Department. But you know what? We also serve together on the village board. Scott, thank you for taking your time to rearrange your schedule, and thank you for your kind words. 20 years ago, organization night, April 2004, I stood before you my first term as trustee. Back then, things were different. That ceremony would take place at Community Center, the gym. Vivid memories of my wife, Kathleen, who would sit on the first row, along with my family who's here tonight, showing her support. But as you all know, 5 years later, she would lose her battle to ovarian cancer, a 2-year battle. But yes, life moves on. Things change. Since that time, I got 4 grandchildren. 2 of them are here tonight, my granddaughter Alex and my granddaughter Noelle. You want to welcome him tonight? And like their grandfather, their grandmother, their mother, their aunt, and their uncle, they are all attending Mineola High School. My roots are deep in Mineola. Alice will graduate class of 2027, and Noel right behind her, 2028. Yes, things change, but one thing that never changed, nor will ever change, is my love, my loyalty, my devotion, and my commitment to our village. For those who voted for me and placed your trust in me, thank you, thank you, thank you. During these past 20 years, it has been my honor and privilege to be serving in this capacity for this great and wonderful village, a village we call our home, Mineola. And for its great and wonderful people who have lived or worked here, people who have graciously volunteered their time and their work so gently to support our village and its various civic associations, various civic and sports associations. And God willing, for the next 4 years, things will not change. I want to take this time to congratulate my fellow colleague, Donna Solosky. Donna, congratulations on your reelection.
Thank you, thank you.
And to their family, Bill, your children, and your grandchildren, congratulations to you as well. And I look forward to working with my fellow trustees, Deputy Mayor Sartori, Trustee Clark, and of course, our mayor. And speaking about our mayor, I want to thank him for his efforts and his leadership. But most of all, thanks to him, the initiatives that he's taken to make Mineola better than it already is. Farmers Market, stringing lights across Mineola Boulevard and 2nd Street, adding 2 more street fairs. And you know what? Look around. There's more to come, and there's a lot of things happening. Mayor, thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for always thinking outside that box.
Thank you.
And I would be remiss if I did not take this time to thank our village workforce for their daily commitment, working towards the well-being of our residents. In closing, next Wednesday, April 10th, will mark my 76th year as a resident of our village. Looking back, great memories. Ladies and gentlemen, I can honestly tell you that I've had a wonderful life living in our village. Thanks in part to those mayors and trustees who came before us. Thanks to their wisdom, their involvement, and their pride in our community, they laid the foundation for us to build upon. As we enter another year, my 21st year, my 21st year, this board will continue to strengthen that foundation, and we will continue to move our village in a forward and positive direction. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to be a member of this team. Thank you.
Congratulations, very well said, Mr. Casado. While we wait for Mr. Casado to get up here, I just would like to take an opportunity to mention some special guests that are here with us this evening. Of course, our Nassau County legislator and former mayor of the village, no stranger, Scott Strauss. We also have with us the supervisor of the town of North Hempstead, Jen DeSena, our councilman and former trustee, Dennis Walsh. We have the chief from the Mineola Auxiliary Police, Chief Michael Spey. We have the second assistant chief from the Mineola Fire Department, Chief Michael Fernandez. And of course, we have many of our department heads from the village. And I hope I'm not members of boards. I hope I'm not leaving anyone out, but thank you all for taking the time to be here this evening. I know that this year it's we've scaled it back a little bit, but still a lot of work, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our village clerk, Brian Rivera, our deputy clerk, Linda Pardo, and our activities coordinators, Marta D'Souza LaPierre and Anna Athen for all their efforts to put this evening together. With that, I'm going to ask Mr. Strauss once again to come on up. He's pulling double duty today. and he is going to be swearing in Trustee Solosky. So I'll ask Trustee Solosky to please make her way down to the well.
Yeah.
Again,
So the mayor is cutting back, that's why I'm here. I'm free. I'm cheap, but I'm not easy. No, I'm easy too. Donna, thanks for willing to do this again and again. 3 elections, was it? in
Yes,
2
well,
years?
2
Yeah,
elections,
2 elections
one
and,
appointment.
yeah. So, but congratulations, I know it wasn't easy. Donna Solosky is our newest member to the Board of Trustees, but she certainly isn't new to Mineola. Donna is another lifelong resident. Her family, as mentioned, has been here since the late 1800s. Yeah, I said that right, in the late 1800s. Donna went to our schools. Donna married her husband, Bill. They raised 2 children here and now have 4 grandchildren with another one on the way. Professionally, Donna was a chemistry teacher at Herrick's High School for 37 years, retiring just 3 years ago. Donna was a member of Mineola's Master Planning Board and our Zoning Board. She was appointed to the Village Board in 2022 as a trustee and elected to that position in 2023. And now, with your support, re-elected for her first 4-year term. Donna is a true Mineolian. Her heart and soul are here. I don't think anyone can question her love for our village. Donna's a great asset to us as trustee. She's incredibly knowledgeable about our community and has a great vision for our future. We are absolutely lucky to have her here, not only as trustee, but as a neighbor and certainly a friend. Donna, it is my honor to swear you in this evening. You want to bring your family up? I know your grandson's dying to come up with you.
We found another place to play. I think.
Who do you want to hold the Bible?
Yeah,
Elizabeth. Now you, not only you got a Bible, but you got a grandchild. So this is real
Helping,
important. Come on over this way. Sit down on the other side of her if you could. Come around this way, sorry.
Wait, we got one more,
You're
Scott.
gonna turn.
Oh, okay, sorry, finally got it, finally got it.
Here we go. We're waiting for star of the show. There you go. You, you want to stand over here? You come on over here. Stand behind. How's that? Donna, please raise your right hand, and when I state my name, state yours and repeat after me. I, Scott Strauss,
I, Donna Solosky,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
to uphold the Constitution
to uphold the Constitution
of the United States of America,
of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the Constitution of the State of New York,
the rules, codes, and ordinances
the rules, codes, and ordinances
of the Incorporated Village of Mineola,
of the Incorporated Village of Mineola,
and I will faithfully discharge
and I will faithfully discharge
the duties of trustee
the duties of trustee
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donna Solosky, trustee. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, John. If you don't mind. Thank you. Good evening to everyone. A big thank you to Nassau County Legislator Scott Strauss for affording me the honor of swearing me into this esteemed position. I know you had a million other things you could have been doing tonight, so I appreciate you taking the time out to do this for me. Thank you. Congratulations, Paul, on your reelection.
Thank you, Donna.
Thank you to the residents who placed their trust in me for this position. I am humbled and honored to work for everyone in this village. Great things are happening. And be alert to all the stuff that's out there. Sounds on 2nd Street, concerts at the park, the event series, the wellness and artisan market, the foodie festival, Mineola Arts and Automobiles. These are all new ideas from our mayor, who are, and I know they're going to be a great success, and I just hope I see a lot of the residents out there. State-of-the-art water treatments are going on. The Mineola Fire Department, which is well represented here, the Mineola Ambulance Corps, Mineola Auxiliary Police, all play an integral role in the smooth running of our village. No other village comes close to the services they offer. The employees of the village work tirelessly and continually go over and above to ensure that the needs and concerns of all the village residents are met. When you see these volunteers, when you see these employees out there, just give them a big thank you and let them know you appreciate all that they do. To the mayor, Board of Trustees, it's been an honor to work with you all this time, and I look forward to the next 4 years continuing the extraordinary track the village is on. John, Brian, Linda, Tom, Liam, Giacomo, your commitment to this village does not go unnoticed by the entire board, and I thank you for all you do for us. In conclusion, nice and short today, thank you to my husband, my children, their spouses, my 4 grandchildren, soon to be number 5 coming. I love you more than you will ever know, and I thank you all for your support. Thank you, everyone.
Once again, congratulations, Trustee Salaski, Trustee Casado, and thank you for your commitment to public service, not just on this village board, but throughout the village over the decades and decades that you've been here. So we're going to try to move this along very quickly today, and we're now going to do, I know we have some refreshments, so please stay for some coffee and some refreshments at the end. But we're going to go through the appointments, so I'll call on our village clerk, Brian Rivera, to please read the resolutions for organization night.
Resolution confirming the mayor's appointments of village officials, 2024 appointments. Village clerk, Brian L. Rivera. Deputy village clerk, Linda Pardo. Superintendent of Public Works, Thomas J. Reaney. Deputy superintendent of Public Works, Leonard M. Palumbo. Superintendent of the Building Department, Liam P. O'Keefe. Treasurer, Giacomo A. Chacon. Deputy Treasurer, Egidio J. Belli. Village Auditor, Christiana Salerno. Secretary to the Planning Board, Donna Thompson. Secretary to the Zoning Board of Appeals, Kelly Dorney. Activities Coordinator, Marta D'Souza LaPierre. Assistant Activities Coordinator, Anna Atten. Library Director, Charles Sleef. Parking Supervisor, Daniel Ramoletti. Court Clerk of the Justice Court, Elizabeth Bernardez. Associate Village Justice, Stephen Barnwell. Secretary to the Board of Trustees, Daisy Ceres. Secretary to the Fire Department, Dennis McCann. Village Attorney, John P. Gibbons Jr. Deputy Village Attorney, Benjamin J. Troncali Jr. Deputy Village Attorney, Peter S. Trentacost. Village Prosecutor, Peter S. Trentacost. Deputy Prosecutor, Benjamin J. Troncali Jr. Special Retained Counsel, Spellman, Gibbons, Pelosi, Troncali, and Trentacost LLP. Counsel to the Library Board, Benjamin J. Troncali Jr. Counsel to the Zoning Board of Appeals, Benjamin J. Troncali Jr. Counsel to the Planning Board, Architectural Review Board, Benjamin J. Troncali Jr. Village Engineer, DMB Engineers and Architects. Electrical Inspector, Electrical Inspectors, Inc. Financial Advisor, Capital Markets Advisor, LLC. Bond Counsel, Hawkins, Delafield and Wood, LLP. Independent Auditors, Rincaire, Vale, and Barrett, LLP. Pool Recreation Board, Heather Coiro, Ann Kearns, Deanna Pereira, Deanna Pereira. Planning Board, Architectural Review Board, Nelson Inez, Joseph Rowan. Planning Board, Architectural Review Board Chairman, Nicholas Panaccio. Planning Board, Architectural Review Board Alternate, Angela Glassman. Board of Ethics, Elizabeth Bernardez, Lisa D'Alfonso Valente, Angela Glassman, Bernadette Pizzardi, Joanne Zahn. Zoning Board Chairman, James Sherry. Zoning Board Alternate, Raymond Powers. Assessors, Richard Marr, John Bernardez.
Okay, that was a lot. That was
Yes.
in record time. Mispronounced my last name, huh?
Well, I did stop myself and
I'll entertain a motion to approve these appointments.
Motion?
Motion by Trustee Salaski. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Trustee Casado. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution appointing trustee Janine Sartori as deputy mayor.
Motion.
Motion by Trustee Casado. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Trustee Clark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Resolution approving the list of public meetings and public hearings as listed on the agenda.
Entertain a motion.
Motion.
Motion by trustee Solosky. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Deputy Mayor Sartori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution authorizing the village officials for undertakings, including under a blanket limit of employee theft for a total of $700,000 per loss. This employee theft provides coverage on all employees, elected and appointed officials, and includes faithful performance of duty on all as well.
Entertain a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Deputy Mayor Sartori. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Clark. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution under Section 82 of the village law designating the village clerk as collector of taxes and assessment, and for the village clerk to be authorized to collect taxes and assessments of the village.
Motion. Motion by trustee Casado. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Solosky. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution under Section 126A of the village law authorizing the village clerk and collector of taxes to be credited unpaid and uncollected taxes, if any, for the year 2024, 2025.
Entertain a motion.
Motion.
Motion by trustee Clark. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Deputy Mayor Sartori. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution that the mayor be authorized and directed to affix his signature as mayor of the Incorporated Village of Mineola upon all checks drawn upon the village funds, in addition to the signature of the treasurer or deputy treasurer for the official year 2024, 2025.
Motion. Motion by Deputy Mayor Sartori, second by trustee Casado. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution that in the absence of or incapacitation of the mayor, the deputy mayor be authorized to sign all checks in the place and stead of the mayor, in addition to the signature of the treasurer or deputy treasurer for the official year 2024, 2025.
Motion.
Motion.
Motion by trustee Solosky. Do you have a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Clark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution authorizing the treasurer as custodian of the Length of Service Award Program and the following persons as officers of the Length of Service Award Program: Paul A. Pereira, Mayor; Paul S. Casado, Trustee; Janine Sartori, Trustee; Jeffrey M. Clark, Trustee; Donna M. Solosky, Trustee.
I entertain a motion. Motion by trustee Casado. Do you have a second?
Second.
Trustee Clark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution authorizing the following banks to be designated as depositories for deposits of all monies received by the treasurer of the Village of Mineola: Hanover Bank, Mineola, and Garden City Park branches.
Entertain a motion.
Motion.
Motion by Deputy Mayor Sartori. Do you have a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Solosky. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Resolution appointing the Williston Times as the official village newspaper.
Entertain a motion. Motion by trustee Casado. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Deputy Mayor Sartori. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. We're almost done.
Yep, last one. A resolution to adopt the following policies for the Village of Mineola as listed on your agenda.
You're not gonna read them all?
If you'd like me to.
You know, we should read at least the title. into
Yeah,
the
the
record.
cellular phone policy, community development, outreach policy, compensation and benefit policy for elected and appointed officials, computer policy, credit card use policy, drug and alcohol testing policy, equal employment policy statement, fair housing policy, fixed asset policy, fraud policy, fund balance policy, investment policy, pandemic emergency plan, purchasing and procurement policy, sexual harassment policy, travel expense reimbursement policy, vehicle use policy, and workplace violence policy.
Mr. Casado knows all of them by heart. I'll entertain a motion to approve the policies for the village.
Motion.
Motion by trustee Solosky. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Clark. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Record timing.
Mr. Gibbons, anything? No, Mayor. No? I'll entertain a motion to close the organization night meeting.
Motion.
Motion by Deputy Mayor Sartori. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by trustee Solosky. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please stay for some refreshments out in the back there, and we'll be right down to chat with you. So once again, congratulations to our newly elected trustees.
Thank you.
Thank you.